Greetings, fellow nerds. It's the Chainsaw. Welcome to another glorious episode of the Nerd Review series. In this episode, I'll be once again making up shit about another assault rifle in this ridiculous game Call of Duty Ghosts. This time, I'll be discussing the Remington Assault Rifle, aka the biggest piece of crap on the face of the planet. Before I get into details, just remember, I'm a dude on the internet talking about a stupid ass gun on a stupid ass game. Don't take offense. Try not to take me too seriously. These are my opinions. I have absolutely no scientific nerd data to back up anything I'm saying whatsoever. I just want to break down the gun and rank it among the other assault rifles. As it stands now, the SC 2010 is still the top dog, and the Remington is not even close. I would say it's probably the worst gun I've seen so far in regard to the assault rifles. I break down these guns into some basic categories: power, range, hipfire, accuracy, fire rate, and versatility. The clips you'll see should be reflections of those things. There won't be any chem strikes or me showing you 300 kills with a chopper gunner. These should be just clips of me shooting from up close, from long range, and while using different attachments and such. First off, I apologize for lack of map variety. I really had some trouble with this gun. And by some trouble, I mean I played like complete crap. I blame the gun, not me. It's probably a little bit of both, but whatever. In short, the Remington is supposed to be a powerful assault rifle, one that's accurate and easy to play with. Doesn't have a lot of recoil. It's kind of newbie. I hate to be the guy calling it newbie, but it is kind of a newbie gun. It seems to be accurate and all that, and I seem to always pick this gun up when I run out of ammo, so I know it's popular. So I don't know why it's popular. It's a piece of shit. But let's get into the reasons why I hate this gun. But first, I'm going to talk about some of the better things. I don't want to completely shit on all these guns. They all have some good aspects, even with the Remington, although it's few and far between. Range. The Remington has very good range. I will give it that. I would say it's above average when it comes to assault rifles too. Most of the rifles in this class do well because they are assault rifles. You're going to have a little bit of range, with the exception of Honey Badger and the ARX, of course. But the Remington seems to do better than the other rifles, even the SC 2010 and the SA and AK and all those. It doesn't seem to take that many bullets from a distance. Plus, it doesn't jiggle too much. I would say barely at all, which makes taking out that sniper turd on that goddamn Octane map in that stupid ass room that much less annoying to kill. Sorry, I just played Octane and I got killed by a sniper like 19 times. Range to me for the Remington gets a 5 out of 5. I would say it's exceptional. I can't shit on that. Accuracy. The accuracy of the Remington is also very good. I would say it has one of the better recoils. It typically goes vertical, which is always nice for me. I just can't stand the left or right stuff, like the Honey Badger is probably the most notorious. The iron sights are probably bulky to most people, and I hated them too at first, but after playing with it for a while, I really didn't mind them. They're not the best things in the world, but they're definitely not the worst. Also, it's just I would say the holographics and the red dot sights are unnecessary. I think the gun does very well. It doesn't jiggle around like a crazy thing. So I would say it's another thing the Remington does well. So I will give it a 4 out of 5. Power. When you look at the stats on the loadout screen, the Remington seems to compare very similar to that of the AK-12. A much better gun. In terms of power, yes, this gun is also powerful, but like the AK-12, it shoots really, really slow. And for whatever reason, the time to kill with this gun takes too long for me. It probably only takes 3 or 4 shots from basically anywhere, but the time I get off 2 shots, someone puts 300 rounds in me with a submachine gun. This gun's power is best when no one's looking. Like, when you go head to head with someone, I feel like you're blowing more often than not. With that logic, and I can only assume that this gun is not meant for running around like what I do, which means it's a campy gun. This gun is made for the guy in the window with IEDs at the bottom of the stairs. That fucking bastard. Power to me gets a 2 out of 5. It's garbage unless no one is looking. Which, whatever. Fire rate. Fire rate's garbage. Like I said before, this gun shoots incredibly slow. It's mind-boggling how many times I got hosed down by an SMG or any of the other assault rifles. This gun is meant for the guy hiding behind a rock, the guy hiding behind a tree, the guy in the sniper nest on Prison Break. This gun is not meant for rushing around on flooded or strike zone like some crazy psychopath. It's kind of like how I play. That's probably why I'm not good with this gun, because this gun will fail you more often than not because of its fire rate. Either either before you start a score streak or right after, this gun is going to fail you and it's going to piss you off. I don't know how many times I've gotten pretty close to a chopper gunner or just a battle hind or something, and I just get killed by some guy, shooting using a much crappier gun on paper, but every time I get killed, and I hate this gun. Fire rate gets a 1 out of 5. It's complete shit. Hipfire, the worst I've ever seen thus far in this game using these assault rifles. The AK-12, which I already said is a similar gun, but I didn't have much trouble with the hipfire. Even using the single fire attachment or even the 3-round burst, the AK-12 seemed to do fine from every single distance possible. This thing is just a heaping pile of whale vomit. If you see someone coming with a submachine gun or any gun, it could be a slingshot or silly putty. Doesn't matter. This gun will fail you from a hipfire. Just, if you see a dude with an SMG, just lie down and take it like a man. Let him have his way with you. You're not going to win. Hipfire gets a 1 out of 5. Versatility. Versatility to me is how well this weapon handles attachments. I also examined its fun factor and how easy it was to use. Which doesn't make any sense why it's in versatility, but I don't care. It's my video. I can do whatever I want, right? Other than the tracker sight, all the attachments are pretty much crap. I know its iron sights are probably too bulky for most people, but I didn't mind them. But its only redeeming quality in regard to versatility is the fact that you really don't need to use holographics or a foregrip. You can mess around with other attachments, but unfortunately most of the attachments I could give two shits about. On the other hand, the 3-round burst was god-awful. The single fire was just a little too slow for me, but it was slightly better than the automatic. So if you want to switch to select fire, single fire, whatever you want to call it, I think it would probably benefit you better. I was really on the fence about this score, but I'll give it a mediocre score of 3 out of 5. I feel I've crapped on this gun enough. Why add fuel to the fire, right? Final nerd analysis. The Remington is a waste. Don't use it. It will drive you crazy like it did me. If you want a controllable gun that's powerful, use the AK-12. The AK-12 is far superior to that of its dipshit of a little brother, the Remington. My super secret JeDiCHAiNsAw class setup. Attachments. I really had trouble with this gun, but the times I did fairly well with this gun, I used the tracker sight. I know it's pretty campy, but I hated this gun. I could do whatever I want with it. And the single fire, like I said, it seems to be a little bit better than the automatic or the 3-round burst. Secondary guns, don't be an idiot. Don't use those. Tacticals and lethals are also dumb, but if you want to go ahead and throw those in, like I said before, this gun, you don't have to waste a lot of points on attachments. It does, you can use it without using very many at all. So if you want to throw it in tactical or lethal, go ahead, but you're an idiot. Perks. With this class, you'll probably want to be campy because running around is highly stupid. So with a combination of sleight of hand and focus, always have those. Those are my staples. Maybe include dead silence and off the grid. That way everyone will hate you. Score streaks. Definitely use support class with this. If you're good with this gun, maybe switch to assault, but don't use specialist or assault in my opinion. Support class, you're going to get killed more often than you'd like with this gun, I would say. I couldn't rack up anything with assault score streaks. I had a tough time getting an IMS with this thing. But I would use maybe the portable radar thing, whatever the hell it's called. The night owl and the support guy, the guy with the riot shield. I thought that was going to be dumb, but he's hit or miss, but whatever. When he does well, he does pretty well. Do what you want. This gun blows. That's it. Subscribe if you want. Follow me on Twitch. Eat your vegetables.